Hello friends, today we are going to continue chapter number 1, the rise of British rule in India, lecture number 4. Today we are going to cover the topic arrival of Europeans in India. Before starting this topic, let us understand that why the need arises for these Europeans to arrive in India. Why they were eager to arrive in India? What was the reason behind it? As we discussed in the previous sessions, that they were very much influenced, these Europeans were very much influenced by our Indian prosperity, our culture, and our wealth as well. As our Indian was known as Golden Sparrow, and it was standing at an incomparable position in the world. Our Indian products, spices, muslin, silk, indigo, etc. Indian products were very much in high demand in the European countries. And as they could not stand without this Indian product, this demand increased in the European countries. And due to this reason, they were eager to trade in India and earn maximum wealth from it. And as the land of Constantinople was closed by the Turkish Muslim, now the need arose to discover a new sea route to India. We also discussed how the brave sailors started their voyage to discover new sea route to India. We discussed about Bartholomew Dias, Christopher Columbus, Amerigo Vespucci, Vasco da Gama. We also discussed that how lots of things indirectly helped these brave sailors. Bartholomew Dias was encouraged, inspired, and economically helped by King Prince Henry. We also discussed that Bartholomew Dias was the first explorer to reach to the southern tip of Africa up to the Cape of Good Hope. But due to the unwillingness of his crew member, as they were tired, they were feeling homesickness, Bartholomew Dias had to forcibly return back, and he was unsuccessful. We discussed about Christopher Columbus, who thought of traveling towards westwards from Spain instead of eastward. He traveled in the opposite direction and discovered a new island, West Indies. Further traveling towards Atlantic Ocean, he reached America, where throughout his life he thought this to be India, but actually that was America. Here it is said that this confusion was made clear and rectified this mistake by Amerigo Vespucci, and that is why we consider that America was discovered by Amerigo Vespucci. At last we discussed about Vasco da Gama, who was successful in finding the sea route to India. At last, he reached to the western coast of Calicut and was welcomed by King Zamorin and was permitted to do trading. But we discussed in the previous session that within a span of 100 years, these Portuguese conquered the Indian territories like Diu, Daman, Goa, Cochin, etc. After the Portuguese, we discussed that here it is said that Portuguese people, when Vasco da Gama discovered this sea route to India, now this was a very outstanding movement for the European countries to enter into Indian market. Here it is said, the discovery of new sea route to India is considered as an important event in the world history as it opened the door for the Europeans to enter India. Here it is said, the discovery of this new sea route to India was an extraordinary moment, was considered as an important event in the world history, because this was the moment that opened the sea route for the European countries. This opened the gate for the European countries to enter into India for trading. So from now onwards, they can easily enter into India. Here it is said many European countries, one by one, started using this sea route and entered India. Here it is said many European countries, after once this sea route was found by Vasco da Gama, we discussed that when Vasco da Gama found this sea route to India, now the sea route was already discovered. So for the European countries, now there was a chance to enter into India, and they hold this chance by entering into India one by one. They started coming into India for trading. Now let us discuss that which European countries entered into India. First was the arrival of the Portuguese people. As we all know that Vasco da Gama, who found the sea route to India, was a Portuguese. So it was obvious that these Portuguese were the first to enter into India for trading. Here it is said, Vasco da Gama, a Portuguese sailor, found the new sea route to India in 1498 AD. Hence, the Portuguese were the first to arrive in India for trade. We know that Vasco da Gama was a Portuguese sailor, and after he discovered this sea route to India in 1498, these Portuguese people were the first to enter into India. As we discussed in the previous session, that when he reached at the western coast of Calicut, he was welcomed by King Zamorin. At that time, the person who entered into any region, they had to take the permission of the particular king who ruled in that area. If they need to do any kind of business over there, trading over there, they need to take the permission of the ruler of that particular region. When Vasco da Gama, the Portuguese, got the permission from King Zamorin, they started trading in India. Within a span of 100 years, the Portuguese took control of several Indian territories like Diu, Daman, Goa, Cochin, etc. And I told you just before that Portuguese came with the intention of trading in India, earning wealth from India. They came into India to satisfy their need of Indian products. But within a span of 100 years, they started conquering Indian territories. And they established their rule in the Indian territories like Diu, Daman, Goa, Cochin, etc. These were the area where they established their rule. They considered Goa as their status symbol as well. So, the European country, the Portuguese people who actually came to trade, they became the ruler on several Indian territories. After the Portuguese, the arrival of Dutch people was there. Arrival of Dutch people. After about 100 years, looking at the trade success of Portuguese in India, the Dutch from Holland and the Danish from Denmark, they also arrived in India for trade. So here it is said, after the span of 100 years, when the Portuguese came to India, and after looking the success of the Portuguese people, that after trading with India, after doing business in India, the Portuguese were very much successful. The Portuguese were also earning a lot of wealth. Looking at their trade success, the other European countries were also influenced with it. And so the Dutch and the Danish people were also tempted to enter into India. And So they arrived in India for trade. The Dutch people from Holland and the Danish people from Denmark, they arrived in India for trading. Their also intention was to conquer some of the Indian territories and establish their colonies. But here it is said that before the Dutch could establish their rule in India, the British arrived in India. They were not successful in establishing their colonies. The Dutch and Danish people were not able to establish their colonies in India. They were not able to conquer the territories of India because before they get successful in their intention, the British arrived. And the British were more powerful in comparison to these Dutch and Danish people. And so they cannot withstand in the competition of the Britishers. And that is why they were not successful in their intention of establishing their colonies in India. After this, Dutch people, the Britishers came. In the next session, we will see about the arrival of the British people and the arrival of French people. So, hope so you might be clear with the today's content of why there was the need of arrival of these Europeans in India. The two European countries that entered into India that we learned today, that is the arrival of Portuguese, that after the discovery of New Sea to India by Vasco da Gama, who himself was a Portuguese sailor, was given the permission. Initially, he was considered as the first to trade into India, first European country, Portuguese. Within a span of 100 years, these Portuguese established their rule in Diu, Daman, Goa and Cochin. And after that, the Dutch people arrived looking at the success trade of the Portuguese people. They were also eager to trade in India and earn wealth from here. And so, here it is said that their also intention was to conquer the Indian territories. But before they could fulfill their wish, the British arrived, and the British were more powerful, and they also wanted to establish their colonies in India. These Dutch and Danish people were not able to withstand in the competition of Britishers, and due to that reason they were not able to establish their colonies. So now about the arrival of the Britishers and the arrival of French we will learn in our next session. Thank you.